I'm Caleb Van Adder with Knights Media Network, and I'm here at Clayton Hall where BULeads and TEDxBellarmineU just hosted an event about community leadership and how you can step up in your community. Now, I wasn't exactly sure what BULeads were, so I talked to Shayla O'Keefe, who is a part of the organization, and here's her describing what the organization is and what they do.
Okay, so BULeads is a student organization on campus, and we talk all things leadership, how to use your skills in your career, in life, in school in general, kind of the whole shebang. We have different retreats and events throughout the year. We have a first-year specific retreat that talks to first-year students. You get to go to a camp, you get to spend 3 days, meet new people, and it's just a way to learn about teamwork and leadership and collaboration coming into Bellarmine. And then we also have different retreats throughout the year, both a men and women in leadership retreat. Kind of focusing on support in those demographics, and we have leadership views like this event was that focus on a specific part of leadership. So our whole mission is spreading leadership to students, making it accessible, making learning about it accessible, and making sure that every student at Bellarmine knows that we all have the potential for leadership, regardless what you're involved in, regardless if you have any titles or you hold any roles. You can be a leader in any aspect of your life.
Now, along with O'Keefe, Sophia Schindler and Abigail Bullock from TEDxBellarmineU were also here to talk about community leadership. Here's all three of them on what it means to be a leader in your community and how important it is to step up even if you don't have a big position as a leader.
It's so important for them to realize that they have the potential for leadership, because it can assist them in so many aspects of their life and help them to feel confident in what they're doing, because everyone has something to bring to the table. Everyone has their own talents and their own passions, and knowing that they can apply them in ways that they can kind of use these passions in ways to bolster and enhance what they're involved in already, and take that step into leading people into their own passions as well is super powerful. And I think a huge part of leadership is like giving of your time and your talent to also lead the way for others.
I think it's important for everyone to be a leader, like even if they think it might not be that it's possible for them, just because I think everyone has the potential to like be a role model. I think a lot of people don't realize how many people like look up to them, and also just how much like power they have to like make a difference in leadership, whether that be like in a club or just helping around campus and stuff like that. So I think it's very
I feel like it's just important in anything you do to sort of take on a leadership role, because that's just how things I feel like are going to get done, how things are going to be done well in any sort of environment, if that makes sense. So like I said in the presentation, you know, you don't have to be this big, like flamboyant, outgoing person in order to be a leader. That's not really necessary. That may help. It may be easier for you to be able to take initiative, reach out to people. That may make you feel more comfortable about it. But being a good leader is also just, you know, it'll be scarier, but taking initiative, just, you know, doing what you're asked, being organized, you know, managing your time, and just setting a good example for other people.
All three of these women say that they've grown a lot since they started their careers here at Bellarmine. So I wanted to highlight their stories and personal experiences.
My personal leadership journey, it's been a pretty long one. Growing up, I was involved in Girl Scouts, and that was like my first introduction to leadership, and you know how much love I have for it. I was a camp counselor for a long time, and that kind of sparked this joy for leadership and spreading the word and, you know, supporting others in my community. So coming to Bellarmine, then I was introduced to BULeads, I think during week of welcome, my first year, and I had some friends approach me like, hey, do you want to be a part of this? And I was like, absolutely I do, because they explained it to me as this mission of spreading leadership to other students, and I was like, perfect, I'm so down. So from there, I've just, you know, I've been on the executive board for BULeads since I've been at Bellarmine, and being part of this organization has really shown me the value I have in it and how important it is to make sure that other students know how valuable it is too. So from there, you know, I've gotten involved in a lot of different things too. I work at the Writing Center now as a writing coach. I'm involved in SGA, I'm a Mission Identity Chair, and a sophomore representative. So BULeads was really the spring off point for me, and it gave me it inspired me to do more after seeing, how passionate the other members of BULeads were at the time. It showed me that in this new environment of college, I can also do that and use the skills that I've learned, my strengths and my weaknesses, to find new opportunities that I can use leadership.
I think I've grown a lot compared to when I first came to Bellarmine. I feel like I'm very determined I was always very determined to be involved on campus. So right when I came to Bellarmine, I was like, which professors can I talk to get me involved? So one of them was Sean Apostle, and he was like, if you have a skill set in video, we could really utilize that in TEDx. And I've really just I think I've grown more confident, which is good because that's one of my weaknesses. And I think become more proud of myself and just kind of developed just a sense of being independent and really knowing that I'm able to do what I want to do, what I put my mind to. So I've grown a lot. I think I've also matured a lot and just been able to incorporate myself around campus.
I mean, I definitely would just say the entire TEDx experience, because when Angela Miller reached out to me asking if I wanted to be a part of this, I mean, I knew I was going to be getting out of my comfort zone. She said this first year I was just going to be kind of watching, seeing how it goes, but then as the years went on, I would be doing a lot more. So yeah, I've definitely been getting out of my comfort zone with that, because I mean, if freshman year me saw how much I was doing now, I'd be like, wow, I cannot even imagine me doing that stuff right now.
Stepping up and being a leader is an essential part of being a community member. How can you take what these three ladies talked about today and apply it to your own life and grow everyone around you? This is Caleb Van Adder from Knights Media Network. Have a good one.